I don't know what that accent was. That was just wrong. Right, Marius. Did that fit? I can't see that. Did that fit? No, it didn't fit. GNF7, that will do. Right. The red signal ahead will change momentarily and you can be on your way. You'll be following the freight ahead as far as Cutbank. You'll need to do some fast running to stay near schedule, but also be prepared for further restrictive signalling. Oh, great. Setting me up to fail. So let's have a quick look at this train while we're here. Signal gone red. So this is the Great Northern F7. So Great Northern, James Hill's the Empire Builder, eventually became BNSF. In fact, Great Northern provided the northern bit from Burlington Northern Santa Fe. There's the observation car at the back. Got a head-out passenger view. What else have we got? Oh, I thought, there we go, there are other passenger views. Look, they've got the observation car. Moving down the train. Another observation car. This is the long observation car. I can't remember what they call it. It's got a different name. And the end at the back. Look, there's people sitting and relaxing. It's my signal gone yellow. Good, let's go. Speed limit 79. It's that speed limit of 79 then that makes everyone with a little bit of OCD squirm. Right, so what we need is to come a little bit away from the track. That's sort of a nonsense as screenshots go, isn't it? So let's come here. Oh, we'll get the curvature of the track in that then. No! I fluffed it. Gotcha. That'll do. Right. Joe, the Empire Builder is a, or was it certainly? I mean, the Empire Builder runs now. It's Amtrak run it, but the Empire Builder was a very famous train that, over the course of a number of operators, made its way from Chicago to I can't remember where, Seattle, something like that. So it was a several thousand-mile journey. The coaches actually, I don't know if they're on here or not, but the coaches actually said, there, you see these have got Great Northern on them, so that the other operators of the coaches had their operator on them as well. I can't remember the other names of the operators. I'm sure someone will know. Gary will certainly know. CB&Q, I think, was one of them. Burlington and Quincy, I think they ran part of the Empire Builder service. Actually, if that was a yellow signal, we should be a little bit aware that this signal coming up might be interesting. There you go, CB&Q and SPS, so Spokane, Portland and Seattle, and the Chicago, Burlington and Quincy. There you go, check me out. Ha ha. Alright, we've got a highball by the looks of it. Let's get going. Yes, there's a Mars light on this one as well. See the light dancing around. So if that's green, that means we've got a little bit of leeway in front so we can get up to the speed limit. Captain Bob, this is called Race for Shelby and is one of the scenarios that comes with the Great Northern F7. Four and a half miles to Pegan Main 2 East. Pegan, I don't know, I can't pronounce it. That's a nice horn. I like that horn. Now Steve's blaming me for something else. Oh, it's just another day when I'm awake, really. Thanks, Steve. Right, what we got as a signal coming up here? I'm going to back off the power just in case, because that's looking a bit red to me. In fact, that's looking very, very scarily red. Oh, it's just gone amber. Yay! Disaster averted. Right, so I've got a single yellow. Chase, I just generally don't use the sand. You're probably right, I probably should. Joe wants to see the route map. It's a big route, this one. So this is Whitefish, isn't it, over here, I think? Yeah, this is Whitefish. This is the branch line at Kalispell. Then you've got the run round. This is Shelby over here. Right. Now I'm going to get the brakes applied in good time. Well, that's what I thought, Captain Bob, so I just generally try and avoid wheel slip. Is there a raindrop in the way? Just move your head. Or put the wipers on. I guess that works as well. Right, we've got a yellow. Time to get moving again. Oh, hear that loco rattle as it winds up. Excellent. Go via Pig and Main 2 East, and we are currently actually a few minutes ahead of schedule, so we're slightly ahead of where we should be. Cheers, Matt. Oh yes, Matty, I will try and remember to bring the lanyard home tomorrow. Apologies. Going past approach again. Yeah, the F7's really nice, Captain Bob. It's got nice sounds. I love the horn. Nice. Bell's not too bad. Bell's very nice, actually. She's a lovely local. I like the livery as well. Great Northern livery has always been. I've always been quite taken by Great Northern's livery. Right, how are we doing here? 1.4 miles to our next light. Three and a half miles to Pardew Salmons. Got yellow light, so we're going to crank up power again. Ruben Davey, what's the schedule for tonight? This is the last scenario, and it's the Great Northern F7. So it's a 70-minute scenario. This one's going to keep us going for a while. Whoa, okay, that's where the camera was. I was trying to work out, I couldn't work out how to move it because I didn't know where the camera actually was. Let's get another one of these screenshots. These are quite cool screenshots. Why didn't it do it? No, that was good. I like that screenshot. It didn't do it. Ugh. Didn't do it because for some reason it clicked off of the window, so I was typing Control S rapidly into the desktop. Cheers, Gary. Thanks for joining us this evening. Cheers, Jordan Brooker. Thank you again. Just letting it coast down a bit because I don't know what we passed the NAS signal at yellow, so. Apparently I'm being overcautious. It's time to speed back up again. BJT says he did the full length of Marias in a Class 67 Royal train. It was daylight when he started and dark when he finished. The Queen just had to stop everywhere. That's what I call an epic journey. Oh, it's gone yellow. No, come back off emergency brake. I should get it right at least once. Heard you, Simons. Next one is Cutbank Station, which we are stopping at in 12 miles. And then Shelby is our final stop in 35 miles. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Cheers, Illinois RBR. Thanks for joining. sped up to about 60. Thought I'd be able to get moving properly. A signal coming in 1.5 miles. That looks a bit like a yellow. I guess I don't need to panic too much. Unless I'm misreading it, in which case I should be panicking more. Yep, let's heat up some more. Tornado Ben, you missed the giveaway, I'm afraid. The giveaway was before this scenario. Hey, Edgepart. What signal aspect have we got? Good, in which case power up and try and get another signal photograph. Right, got the ringers on the right keys, we've got the application in the right place. Why is it not taking screenshots anymore? Ah, the game just stopped taking screenshots. Control S. No, the keyboard stopped. Oh, what's going on here, folks? What is going on? The keyboard has gone a bit. My one key stopped working. I can't get back in the cab. 2 is working fine. 2 it seems to be working. Oh, that's... hang on. I know what it is. Okay, the shift key locks. There's something about this Microsoft keyboard I'm using, and what happens is that the if you press 2 keys down and release one of them, the other one never comes up again, which is really annoying. Oh, that's a 70 limit. That's not going to do my score any favours. Right, so now I've got control of my keyboard again. better. It's working again. The SD90 Mach H, Steve, is because the SD90 Mach H uses the H engine, which was the only way. This was the new engine they made for the SD90 Max, so that they could do 6,000 horsepower, because the original SD90 Max weren't 6,000 horsepower. I just read about it today. So unfortunately, the problem with the H engine was that it was a brand new technology, so it's not reliable. And when you lose 6,000 horsepower in a train because the engine's failed, that's a big problem. Spin the dynamics up. Red light, no! Okay. Panic over, we've stopped. I'm just going to stay here and wait for it. The cafe car is on fire. Hey Darren, thanks for joining. My day has been very good, thank you. Yeah, the SD90 Mac and the SD80 Mac externally are very, very similar. I think there's very little, if anything, different. It's basically a different engine inside, and the SD90 Mac H is a different kind of engine again. But again, there's not really any difference on the outside. It's one of those things. Why change the outside if the shell works? Why change it? Let's release the brakes and just crawl up to this. Oh no, we got a yellow. Let's go. Yeah, I mean the key thing with a lot of the American locos is not to look at the front; it's to look at the back. Whether it's got flared radiators or what the formation of the radiators are, that's really the key place to look, I've found, when you're trying to work out what difference is, what locos you're looking at. It's all in the back. Because of wide cab, comfort cab, you know, they all basically look the same. EMD have got one version, GE have got another version. Right, I'm going to have another go at getting a signal shot next signal, I think. I don't care if it's raining, that wiper's driving me nuts. I didn't yet, Darren. I do apologise. I will try and have a look at that, if not by the weekend, then I'll try and look at it over the weekend. So we've got 3 miles now to our stop at Cutbank station. We've got 38 left to go for the 1,000 followers. Well, we're not going to do that tonight. There's a bit more power on here. So what, that's a Darkness Monster posted, and it poses an interesting suggestion there. Do we do a 1,000 follower special? And if we do, what is the 1,000 follower special? What do you think we should do for a 1,000 follower special? Lunch with Matt. Well, you want me to sit here and have lunch on the Chipe channel? That's something that the Japanese do. Not speed? No. No. Maybe I should do nothing but speeding. 24-hour stream, says Luigi. Jacka Wilkie, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Darkness suggests getting him and Steve on Skype over the stream to shout and yell at me. Yeah, that's basically a normal stream then, it's just it would be audible. I think James Davies says, what's my favourite loco? Oh, I wish I had an answer to that question. I wish I do, but I don't. I like all trains. Shush wipers. So that's a secondary route we've been cleared for. Steve suggests that for the 1,000 subscriber special I shouldn't overspeed. As you know, it's not going to happen. Alright, so we're already slowed down, so don't have to worry about that 35. Hey there, lead catcher. Thanks for watching. Adjpart says, for the 1,000 follower special I should do 5 scenarios and I have to get a gold on every one. Because the question I'd have to ask then is, what if I don't? Do I have to do more scenarios? Is the goal then to get 5 golds? Are you prepared for a 24-hour stream? If I fail to get gold, I redo it. So you're looking for a 24-hour stream then, aren't you, really? Or we could find a way to electrify your chair. Oh, thanks, Adjpart. A little bit of meanness going on here now. Just like I was intermittent wave. It does, yeah. What you do is you press the V key twice. Like that. And there must be 5 advanced mode steam engine scenarios, yeah. With high tension from Fringe Stalin. Right, coming into Cutbank station. I'm probably running way behind schedule now because I've been running quite chilled. Good night, all rounders. Thank you for joining this evening. Should have put the bell on really before we got into the area of the station. Right, that's the stop at Cutbank. Oh, that'll do nicely. Ah! Big pop-up message in the middle of it. Alright, scheduled time out of Cutbank is 9:45 AM. You're cleared to proceed east at those of that time or later. You are going to need to make the best time you can within speed limits to make Shelby near schedule at 10:19. Highball. Well, we're 2 minutes late, so let's get rocking. Steve says it won't work out to park. The only way I could challenge Matt is if I forced him to drive at 5 miles per hour and told him it would quit if he oversped. Yeah. Yeah. See, then I probably would learn how to use cruise control. Set it to 3 and just go and have a drink. So, actually, our waypoint for Cutbank Main 2 West tells us we're going to be about 3 minutes early at this point, so maybe our scheduling isn't too bad at this point. That's cool. Joe the Fish wants me on Cologne Koblenz in dark, snowing hard with ice on the rails, hauling 30 wagon freight train with the 189. The 189 has a faulty PCB LCB and CFA, but I have to drive with them on anyway. And if I'm late once, I have to do the scenario again. You first. Doug, what was this longest route in the game again? I can already tell where that one's going. The pump cart over Canadian mountain passes. And if I ever overspeed going down the hill, I have to start again. How are we doing there? Signal coming up, it's a third of a mile away. A couple of Great Northern GP9s sitting over there. Is it that dwarf signal? I think that dwarf signal's ours. Yeah, that looks like it, so that's ours. Why not make me do scenarios blindfolded? Seriously, I might as well be doing them blindfolded now. Oh, stop speeding. Hey, Coplopper, welcome. Yeah, I didn't get my 14L right, but never mind. Cutbank Main 2 West coming up, just under half a mile away. Oh, I know what I would actually really enjoy running, if as long as we could figure out the logistics of it. The Connie over Canadian mountain passes. trouble would be running out of water. That would be awesome. She's beautiful to drive. You don't go very fast in it. And it would take hours. Or the 2F. Yep. Yay, 250 points. Ah, you can add water towers to scenarios, says Ed. Well, there you go then. So we need to put water towers every 20 miles or so. The key here is not to give you something to enjoy. Ah, that's not good. In that case, some boring plastic modern joyless rubbish then. Hey there, Dinaraptor. You could put me on the West Coast Main Line over Shack with an 87 and then rechange it so that all of the neutral sections are the only bits with power. Or change all the neutral sections so that they're really long, and don't tell me. Right, we're going to get back up to 70 now. We're currently scheduled to run about 12 minutes early for Etheridge Main 2, but that's 8 miles away. Lots can change between here. I went through the roof, I know. Woo! Yeah, put the neutral sections in completely random parts without any of the signage. Welcome, Dinaraptor. Can't remember if I said hi. Running up to notch 8, let's get sped up. A Class 8 on Canadian mountain passes. Or neutral sections in stations you have to stop at, yeah. Moreman says, do you think you can add water towers, diesel pumps in QD scenarios? No, because you can't. You're not actually creating the quick drive scenario. Ooh, no, actually, you might be able to. That's a good point. You might be able to, because they are just the templates are normal scenarios, and it may well just take all of that stuff with it. That's an interesting one, Moreman. That's a very interesting one. What's this signal? Well, we've got a green. Looks like our stop at Cutbank has let the freight train in front of us gain some space, so we will catch up with it. JM1260 asks, how do you set up a quick drive scenario? I'm going to do a tutorial on doing exactly that soon. That's a watch this space. It's quite good fun, actually. Sort of like you're creating a meta scenario. So welcome to everybody who is on the stream, who is new. Press that follow button. You know you want to do it. Moreman, where would one find a water tower in the scenario editor? If you fire up Western Lines of Scotland, you'll find one in there somewhere. Probably under the signal icon, because that's usually where track linked assets go. Cheers, JM1260. Thank you for joining us this evening. Ryerson wants an outside view. There you go. Outside view. Hey, Joe the Fish followed again. Right. Cheers, Steve. I will see you tomorrow. Speeding again. Stop speeding. No, put the wrong brake button on. That's better. Thanks for the feedback, Dynaraptor. That's really good. Another green signal and slowing down for the 60. So Etheridge Main in 3.7 miles. Copper up them out, excellent. Glad that worked all right for you. So time-wise, we are due in at 10:13. We are currently ETA at 10:02, so we're running about 11 minutes ahead of schedule at the moment. Darren says, what about Canadian Pacific's 464 steamer over the Canadian mountain passes? That's very nice. That sounds interesting. I don't think the loco exists at the moment, does it? That looks green to me. Coplopper, what you could do is, if you buy it as a gift on Steam, and then tell it to put it in your inventory, and then you just need to do a trade with the winner and send it to them. But you don't even need to do that. I think you can just send it to them via Steam. Maybe the thing to do is to do it with a really cheap piece of DLC. And see how you get on with it. But you think you can use the inventory system to do it. Sometimes I buy stuff for my kids for their birthdays on Steam, and I stick it in my inventory, and then when it comes up to their birthdays, I'll just send it to them via Steam. So you should be all right with that. Mavadello, yes, if someone installs TS 2012, it will install TS 2012, and then it will immediately upgrade it. So the core technology will get upgraded. They'll still have the same routes and so forth. The usual rules apply, but then the core tech will immediately get upgraded. And if they were to just, if they picked up a 2012, then they'd be better off not doing the CD install. They'd be better off actually just typing the code in and letting Steam download the right things in the first place. JPT, yes, this is the last scenario. But we've got a ways to go yet. We've got to get to Shelby. Etheridge Main 2, we're due there in about a minute. And we're supposed to be here in about 10 minutes time, so... Okay, Darren, I will take a look at that after the channel. More points. More man, why doesn't the Steam CD thing always work? I want to get my WAS on there, but it won't recognise the code. Is it a Steam version, or is it just the code for WAS 3? Because if it's a code for WAS 3 and it's not a Steam version, then it isn't a Steam code, so Steam won't recognise it. That's a WAS 3 code, which is different. Cheers, Joe. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the link, Darren. Hey, Fringe. Hope you are feeling better. Green, good. Kurgenstein, yes, this is the last route, but we've got a ways to go yet. Teton Main 2 at 10 miles away. At this point, Dynaraptor, I would hold off and see what happens. See whether or not we get a commercial release of or a consumer release of the Oculus Rift later on this year, perhaps. I don't know what they're planning, but that's what I'm hoping. Curly Fries Gaming, just come back and Matt's doing positive score. It's like double fried fries, a miracle. Oh dear. Marman, are there any diesel locos that have enough diesel to do the whole run? I don't know. The AC6000 might. It's got 5,500 gallons, so it would be interesting to try. What's that signal? Looks like another green. Good, good, good. Hey, Surledge UK. Welcome. A 55 limit coming up, so coast down for that. Go via those two, and then we go to Shelby. 10:19 is when we're due in Shelby in 10 minutes. So we've got 14 minutes to do 10 miles. Probably don't want to be slowing down too much then, do I? Green light. I'll take a look later then, Fringe. Cofflopper Mouse says he wants to see the outside of the train. You can see the outside of the train. There you go. Just one of those trackside fault detectors. Looking for things like dragging axles, hot boxes, all that sort of thing. So this is the Great Northern F7 pack, which also comes with the this GP9 in Great Northern livery as well. Serled UK, a hot axle box is caused by not having any, if the grease is all evaporated, and then you will most certainly get a hot axle box even in this weather. Good night, G-Force. Thanks for joining. Yellow signal. Sorry, it's a green signal. Apparently I'm colourblind now as well. Ooh, hang on. It's a signal. Let's see if we can do it this time without the shift key going wonky. That'll do. We got it at last. Thanks for the link, Darren. Sorry, I missed your question there. Curly Fries Gaming, do you know what the best bit about being a train driver is? Go on. I would say it's driving trains. I'm blowing my horn. 3.6 miles to Teton Main 2 West. Fringe, do I think people will be sweating like crazy in this weather? Depends how hot someone's made the heating in the coaches, doesn't it really? Got some pretty cool coaches. This is a pretty cool coach. Got some head-out views on these coaches, and then we've got the other observation car. And then we got the end car. Oh, I see, we're right on the corner. Got an advanced approach signal coming up at Teton Main 2 West. Yes, so Lacuta says, so these all these people that are trained as passengers, they have resemblance to DTG staff members. Some of them do. Some of them do. We've got this advanced approach coming up. Don't recognise all of them, but there's certainly one fella in the back that I definitely recognise. So that's Derek. There he is again. That's Derek. I think that's the only one though. It's usually Gray and Derek up the front here. No, it's just Derek again. Hey Fringe, no, Steve has gone to bed. Captain Bob, how do I get the head-out view on the coach? The head-out view is actually the passenger view. It's just been set up on those coaches to be stuck out the side of the doors. So it has to be set up that way. So everyone have a think about 1,000 follower special. Have a think about what you can come up with for ideas. I will do the same thing. Darkness has got a great idea for 1,000 follower special. Probably involves me suffering painfully. Drunk stream? I don't drink though, so that would be interesting. Curly fries, there's quite a few. I can't remember what the list are. If you have a look at the thing I did for the 159, there is a dedicated bit all about the 159. Sorry, the HST 11 video on its own, I cover all of the different bits that are new. There's an engine room light, there's the coupler hatch and the extendable coupling, there's better physics, there's some changes generally to the model, the new skin, a few changes generally all around it. Definitely tweaks rather than massive work, but they made quite a big difference to its overall appeal, I think. French Starling says you should tie up French Starling and throw eggs at him. See, someone's come up with a good idea. Yeah, I like that idea, French. We should do that. Get dark and tie him up. Throw eggs at him as well. Nellyfreak says, can we see outside of train? Yes, we can see outside. I'm just concerned because I'm following signals here at the moment. But, yep, we can certainly go and have a look outside. Moreman says he should be a guest on the 1,000 follower special. Well, that's not an insane idea, it has to be said. Right, so we're obviously getting looped off here, because that green light is on the bottom, so... Darkness appears to be anti-egg throwing. No one's perfect. Oh, that's a 25 limit. Bye-bye score. Right, Teton Main 1 East. Matt gets partnered. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Cheers, Dino Raptor. Thanks for joining us this evening. Let's get sped up a bit here. Three-quarters of a mile to our next signal, and we're currently running slightly behind schedule for Shelby Station. Yeah, go for it, Fringe. Why don't you send Monty to make an appearance? If he causes trouble, then his appearance might just be as a stuffed head. That's a green signal, I can go. Darkness has an idea there. Fringe shows his car on the stream. Right, we're just coming up to Shelby now. And we're going to be really late according to this. Bam, I absolutely, once the AC 6000 gets released, I shall certainly be giving it a run. At this point I'm going to go on blind faith that I'm clear into Shelby Station. Got a yellow on the top. Cheers, Fury. Thanks for joining this evening. Right. Pulling into Shelby, which is the end of the scenario. Yeah, the platform's way too short for this, isn't it? Horn and bell both missed. Fail. Surprisingly, an interesting shot, actually. Dang trees. You were scheduled to arrive and take on passengers here at Shelby for 10:15. How did you do? Probably not that great. But I got a silver medal, so good enough for me. Oh dear. Tired now. 20 to midnight. Right, that's it for tonight, folks. I haven't forgotten anything, have I? No, I haven't forgotten anything. That is it. Thank you very much, everybody. If you missed the official stream, then for the AC6000, then it's there. If you go and look for past broadcasts, you can go and catch up with that. Right now, that's available immediately. It will be going up to YouTube, but before then, you can go and do that on the official channel right now if you missed it. I will be back tomorrow at 8:30. Sorry, at 9:30 UK time, the usual. And that's it, really. Thanks very much, everybody. Really appreciate you taking the time to join in, and I will catch you tomorrow. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye-bye.